people are not our enemy.
What we have seen, in the last week in Athens and in other, Greek cities and towns in the countryside is the rage. The rage of many years of oppression and exploitation by the state, by the capitalist system there. It's not only a problem of 200 or 300 anarchists or with balaclavas smashing everything. It's the case of much more. It's a case of thousands of people, high school students, university students, workers, that at this time, are fighting against, exploitation.
After the murder in cold blood of 15-year-old Alexandros, a tumult of rage and discontent has come to the surface. A wave of excluded, disappointed, repressed, desperate people flooded the streets, of diverse cultural background, education, experience and class, and were united in the spontaneous cry of a society that is being suppressed, deprived of its future, that is watching its dreams being crushed. They started it. They are the ones who are responsible for this wave of violence and insurrection that broke out with the murder of Alexandros.
I came a bit late, so I don't know whether we made the link, but my blood is absolutely boiling after I heard about the shooting of a 15-year-old boy in Northcote last night, the night before. So I don't know whether we've made that link, but I think we really need to make sure that that link is being made. There's been things going around the net saying, oh, the kid was like this. It doesn't matter. They murdered a 15-year-old kid. And it's not just you. You can't say it's just you because you represent the police. And you guys just murdered a 15-year-old child in cold blood. 7 shots. 3 armed police. It's absolutely shameful. Doesn't matter what kind of kid that kid was. They murdered him. And they murdered him in Greece and they murdered him here in Northcote.
People haven't just accepted the right of the police to kill this young man, and people have resisted and protested. And also, I think the protests, they're also about more than just the death of this young man. It's also because of what's happening in Greece today. And I think also in Queensland, people raise the question of Lex Wotton. I think one of the very important things is the Aboriginal community in Palm Island didn't just accept this death. There have been too many deaths, and basically that anger was channeled into a political campaign for no more deaths like this and for Aboriginal rights.
Along with demanding justice, if any responsible government that calls itself a democracy and prides itself on being the founder of democracy, then it should have the guts to resign or call an election. We demand that the government of Greece, the Christos government, either resign or call an election immediately.
Police have a history in Victoria of shooting people. We really need to think about the role that the police play in society and not just think the problem is their lack of training or the problem is that there wasn't a mental health team available. The problems are deeper than this. They don't call mental health teams because that's not what they do. They shoot people.
While we all share the rage of the big demonstrators in Greece, while we all are outraged by the common murder of the young boy the other day in Northcote, we need to have a think about, all right, what's the solution? And certainly expressing our rage out on the streets is a lot better than nothing. But sooner or later, the people in the streets are going to run out of energy. Sooner or later, they're going to face up to the fact that the coppers in the state are better armed and better organised. And if we want to win, we need to build a movement that's rooted in the workplace. We need to build a movement that can use the power to bring society to a halt, the power to cut off the flow of profits to the ruling class. We, the working class of the world, are a force that no one no one on earth can stop. We just need to get organised. Thank you.